Oh, God, why is everyone in Parker hangs out with got such stupid faces? Jill Valentine must have been a breath of fresh air. I bet that's the reason why he joined the BSSA. It's like, oh, thank God, someone with a normal fucking face. Oh, I've been stuck with these weirdos for the entire time I've been with the bloody the FBC. Oh, look at that chiseled jaw on Chris. Oh, I'm so happy to be with normal people for a change. Yeah, I remember this room.
Command room's close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
Run on ahead. Got it. So we fought our way to this room before we ran away from it. All of the pieces of the puzzle are connecting together. Except I don't think at any point I ever wondered, how did we get in the command room? That was a mystery that I would be quite happy, you know, not knowing the answer. It wasn't even a mystery. It was just kind of, I assumed it wasn't important. But apparently the story of how we got to the command room is integral to our understanding of the plot here. We have a lot of ammo for very few hunters.
Give him some cover.
You're fine.
We'll take care of this. Cadet, you'll find shelter in the command room.
Are you not going to let us go in the command room until all the hunters are dead? Yes, don't. Step number 1, Cadet. Don't stand in front between me and the hunters whilst I'm trying to protect you from the hunters. You too, Jessica. Okay, they're dead now. Can we go in? Seriously, they're dead.
That should be the last of them.
Yes, thank you.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Now, what did Raymond see in the 30 or so seconds that before we went in ahead of him?
Yes, I understand, and I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in perfect
Ooh, who's he talking to? The real mastermind.
The rest of the celebration.
Norman. That's the
Queen
they've met. There's been a few files that have mentioned Norman.
Morgan,
He's the
you intended for the virus to break out on our ship? Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important
Oh, wait, is this in
purpose.
present?
The ship serves as a controlled environment.
Oh,
The
did the
data on your
virus break
mutation
out?
Will serve a venerable purpose.
Did the virus break out on the ship a year ago, and it's just been floating around full of monsters?
Self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I'm
Oh.
always disgusted.
Oh, I bet Norman's the dude with the glasses who was
I
the
will
gas
take
mask
that
guy at the
as a
start.
compliment.
We knew that you could end up being
Because he's
a
literally the only
liability.
person who's been named who hasn't been shown up
Kept
yet, so
video
that must be
records
him.
Of all of our interactions. If they go
What happened to
public,
him then? He hasn't
your
shown up for a
life
little
is
while.
finished.
You
Maybe
may
we'll
do
find
as
out
you
in the rest of
please.
Chapter 11 and Chapter 12. I
Use
suppose
of
we'll
the
just keep
satellite
playing.
has been
There's no point
approved.
asking these questions.
The new virus will be completely
Someone has to ask them,
eradicated.
and I'm here, so...
Bastard!
Full soon shall thou be where thine eye shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
I'm guessing that's another Divine Comedy quote. He seems to like those. Oh! Parker actually did survive! I knew it! Parker's indestructible. He's a beast. Or is this just actually... Maybe this is just explaining how he got down to the bottom of the ship.
Jessica has escaped. We were so close. Hey, sorry, Raymond. You were right all along.
Is this either before Jill found me, or after? I'm guessing it must be before.
Top of things. Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker. Now it's my turn to save you. Come on. We're getting out of here.
Maybe after? I don't know. Oh, the timeline is so fluid. Oh yeah, we're in a sinking ship. We might explode. Hang on. Did they survive?
Realized that Morgan was not who he seemed, so we set this trap together.
Okay.
The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on
Right, so
Morgan.
Morgan wiped out Valtro
Sir,
at the
couldn't you
same
at
time as
least
Terra
told us?
Grigia, then kept the ships floating around with the monsters on them for a year, at which point O'Brien then pretended it to be another
All that
Valtro
work, and both the Zenobia
attack.
and the Semiramis.
to
Yeah,
lure Morgan
I know.
out and expose him.
But I
Yeah,
haven't
I guess
given
so.
up yet. Keith and Quinn, they've left us with an ace in the hole.
They're probably
The
fine
analysis
too.
They sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships.
There's a third ship.
Panic. But
There was a third. Called it.
The final
I'm good at ships. I called the second ship. I called the third ship. If there's a number of ships that need to be called, I can call them just slightly before they're revealed. Oh, so we're not going to Terra Grigia. We're going to go to a third ship. Oh. Yeah, that was another... Yeah, that was 27 minutes. It's another really short chapter. I mean, yeah, if chapter 12 is going to be as long as the rest of these, we might as well just finish this off. Yeah, let's save up. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it'd be annoying if something happens and I have to replay that, so let's save. There we go. Episode 12. I give you all the chapters. Previously
on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien.
Not much happened actually in that last episode. We killed that monster and then this happened. Again, I don't see... A lot of that seems to just be padding, because I don't see any reason why they had to show us that bit where we saved Raymond. They could have easily just shown us, like, the end part of that. But,
We set this trap together.
you know, whatever.
Veltro Revival Act.
So I'm guessing we're going to be Jill and Chris for the rest of the game.
Hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan.
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
They found the third ship. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so I've got my head around what's happened now. I should do. That was the Revelations chapter. And the Queen is dead. The Queens are dead. It should be. We've killed 2 queens. This is the 3rd queen. Checkmate. Although if you're using 3 queens in a game of chess, you're probably cheating. Oh, I love her music. I love it so much, and I can't think of any
means we'll
songs that
find
she's
her.
done.
The Terra Grigia.
She did that bit on
Exactly.
Stan.
We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
I can kind of remember the one song that I know her for other than Stan, but I can't remember what it actually goes, or any of the lyrics. So I guess I won't be making any Dido jokes during this episode, because, yeah, I can't think of any. Oh, he's got some T-Abyss. Taking out his jaw, he set off the virus alarm. Oh, dick move, Morgan. Arresting all of my NPCs.
Morgan Lansdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC.
How have we not got enough information?
You are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
How do we not have enough evidence to sort of
Chris,
show this guy up now?
you're our only hope.
He just whispered that Chris and Jill are his only hope. I assume they're still alive. Someone go out and kill them. We'll use the solar beam. We haven't used it yet. Oh no, we did use it. We caused a small tsunami. I remember now. We missed because of the chaff. The chaff gaff event. Oh, we are going to Terra Grigia. Where's the 3rd ship then? Is the 3rd ship just hanging around the ruins of Terra Grigia? Just hiding behind a building? Oh, we've got flippers. It's getting serious. Again, flippers, snorkel, swimming around in the freezing cold ocean. Oh, okay, with the queen's already dead. She's pre-dead.
The third queen.
Why are we here then? I didn't just okay, whatever. I was going to make a point that the ocean generally is quite freezing cold, and yet Jill still refuses to zip up her top. I mean, it'd be awful to get home after all this. You survived against all this BOW, you get home, and unfortunately we're going to have to remove your breasts because you got frostbite. I mean, really, what were you thinking? You're an idiot. This is kind of cool, but if the whole ship's flooded, does that mean that I'm not going to fight anything? Or are we going to find an air pocket where we can? Because they're giving us ammo, so there must still be something to fight. Yeah, there must still be something to fight because they're giving us ammo. It'd be weird to give us ammo and not have us fight. Plus, it'd be a weird way to end the game just by... And I've got a blowtorch, okay. Weird way to end the game. Pretty sure that's not how blowtorches work. You don't just blowtorch the middle of the door. You do the hinges, surely.
It's rather quiet. Like time itself has stopped.
But I think I do actually remember...
Beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
Oh yeah, I remember the ones at the start. That washed up, yeah. Those big blob things. Yeah, that's not how you... Well, that's not how you open a metal door with the blowtorch. The hinges, Jill. I mean, in fairness, you are opening it. I'll give you that much. Hey, Veltro. Considering your body's been underwater for the last year, you have kept in remarkable shape. I mean, really, the salt water should have dissolved you by now. Seriously, you should be...
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro.
Yeah, seriously, you should have been, like, completely dissolved by now, all bloated, and all warped. Why are these people... Chris, I don't understand. I'm going to go back real quick, because I want to check this room out. That seems like the way to go, so I want to just check this way out, see if this is a dead end. Yes, it's a dead end. Good, I'm glad I came back. These sharks swimming about. Still getting illegal custom parts this late into the game. Yeah, I remember there was these big, these things, weren't there, at the beginning? It's all coming full circle. And someone's playing opera music. Oh.
Something's still alive.
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure I'll probably be fine though. There'll probably be some quick time event to escape from though. That's what happened with the prawns. The prawns, I looked up because I was interested in just finding out the monster names. And the prawns, as I've been calling them prawns, they're actually more like mollusks. Is that the word I'm looking for? But apparently the prawns are all like let's see if I can keep calling them the prawns. I've grown attached to that name now. They're all female. That's apparently what happens if you're a woman. You turn into one of those. If you're male, you turn into a weird wonky albino thing, or possibly a giant chainsaw monster, or one of the ones that can shoot things, or the ones that can turn into eggs and charge. You know, if you're female, you become a prawn. So it's good to know. Why Rachel turned into her and not just, you know, a massive
An electric
prawn.
lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
It's bit.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
This is beyond nonsense now. Okay, I'm happy to believe all of the crap about, you know, all of the stuff about like the T-Abyss virus and the bioterrorism and things like that. That's all fine. That's all kind of makes sense in the universe. But this ship's been underwater for a year. There's no way the electricity worked. There's no way these corpses would still be here. This is all just nonsense. There was an investigating button thingy back here. I just want to quickly find what it was. How is everything else covered in barnacles and growth and stuff, and yet that's fine? I want to get the magnum out though. The big blobby thing's not going to scare me. Like I said, if it attacks me, there's probably a quick time event I can use to get out of it. Looks like it's dead. I don't know how you can tell. Again, really though, the salt water should have probably dissolved these things as well. I mean, BOW or not, they're still organic matter. I think the writers of Resident Evil are seriously underestimating seawater. It's a beast, I tell you. Nice though, swimming around. You can make a whole game about that. It's just swimming around underneath, you know, make it a bit more atmospheric. It's nice. And the controls, you know, reasonably well as well. But anyway, I mean, this isn't the first time we've been swimming in this game, so it's not. I should be surprised that it controls reasonably well. It'd be awful if this game had so this much swimming in it and it controlled like crap.
Jill, the door's open.
Of course it is.
Okay, on my way back.
Yeah, of course. These things seem pretty easy to dodge as well, I'm honest. It's giving me a pulse grenade if I want to, but really don't see any reason why I'd need to. I've just swum back the way I came. Bloody hell. Chris, I'm stupid. Right, and then left. Right. Stay at the bottom. Oh! Okay, no, yet in my hand. It's not a quick time event to escape the things. It just kills you. Okay, the blobs are stronger than prawns, underwater at least, which is odd because you wouldn't think, looking at them, that they've really got much to. I mean, there's not much going on there to really sort of propel them through the water. But that's fine. I just got a bit sloppy at the end there. See, there we go.
That was close.
Dodge. That was close. It was so close, in fact, that I died once.
Okay, let's move in.
But you're not to know because you're in the timeline where I survived. So I like to think of games when you got like checkpoints and stuff. It's just lots of different alternate timelines, and it's not that you get to try again. It's just you jump to a different timeline where you didn't fail. Okay, so we found an air pocket. Good. It probably smells pretty rank though. I would probably leave the oxygen mask on. Of course they're going to take it off, because you got to see Chris and Jill's pretty faces.
There's still air.
Yeah, there we go. And we're completely dry.
Who's that?
Although I suppose we were wearing a scuba suit, so...
He hasn't been dead for long.
Really?
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Oh, so maybe these corpses are fresh. That's why they haven't all dissolved and stuff. Okay, well, alright. I'll... Maybe the writers do know how dangerous seawater is. Maybe they do. My fault for jumping to conclusions.
Wrong way, Jill. Over here.
I mean, over here. You're standing behind me. Alright, let's just take the thing off of him.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed
The war's been over for 3 years. Germany is in an economic recession.
Everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed.
You're a professional. There's no need to get poetic. You know, don't talk. You know they're BOWs. You're in an anti-BOW organisation. Don't talk about the bloody devil.
Even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Much more divine comedy stuff they're going to throw us. I'm going to look stupid if that wasn't a divine comedy quote earlier. I'm definitely, I'm relatively certain the quote that he used earlier on was from the Divine Comedy, because it was the one that was from Dante's Peak. No, the Doors of Hell. Alright. You're just going to block my way, are you? Yeah. Yeah, you're just going to block my way. It'd be cool... More shotgun shells. It'd be cool if the map was like exactly the same as the other ships. I mean, it's similar, but it's not... Because it's not... I mean, the map clearly isn't.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, indeed. Look at this. Someone's gone cray-cray. Did you trap someone down here and they've gone mad? Ugolino Baronio. Let's check these one by one. Gilberto Leone. These are all Italian names. That was his, I got dark. I got light again, it's fine. I'm not sure where I'm reading this. Which corpse have I not... Is it that one? No. Am I not reading... this one? Hashim Kadar, there we go. Okay, so these are all the Valtro dudes who died. And, yeah, got muted. He almost fought off his mutation. He's the most mutated of all of them. I think you're lying. Okay. They're not all Italian names, by the way. I did notice that they stopped being Italian after a little while.
How did you manage to survive an entire year in here?
Eating each other? I mean, I suppose there was a whole ship full of food, but you would have thought they would have run out of it. Yeah, it is a question. How did they manage to survive a whole year in here? You would have thought they would have run out of air. It's kind of creepy, though. I like it. The Divina Comedy Inferno Cancer. Yeah, okay. So Exact Norman. Valtro was a bit culty by the looks of it, because there were other notes that referred to Valtro people, and they go, "Save us, Norman." It's like, Norman's not a great name for a cult leader, I've got to be honest. Save it. All hail Norman. Thanks for watching, citizens. If you like that video, why not check out some of my others? If you really like that video, I guess you could subscribe. And if you really, really like that video, I guess you could tell other people about it. Maybe comment, maybe like the video, maybe watch all of my videos multiple times. just a suggestion.